Welcome, and thank you so much for joining us today. You know, our guests today are baffled, stumped, and mystified by the paranormal activity that they're experiencing all throughout their life. And they're hoping to get some answers today from the one person that they've heard of that they think might have the answers to the troubles in their lives, and that is the author of the new book, Spiritual Connections. Please welcome renowned psychic Sylvia Browne. Sylvia! It's amazing. And this book has jumped right up to the top of the New York Times bestseller list. This book is all about helping people understand why
you're with so-and-so, why you didn't get along with so-and-so, who is the best one for you. And it's not like
eHarmony.com. No, you can do a better job. This will be SylviaDating.com. So now is this primarily for the female sect or?
Oh, no, the males.
Guys can look at this too. You know, and some of the things that you've written is this whole theory of what's it called? Astral Catalepsy.
Catalepsy,
right?
Yeah.
Now, you talk about that a lot. First off, tell us, what is that? What is
that? That's when you've gone out of your body, and you probably have gone to the other side, except you don't remember it. But a lot of people remember just going to the ceiling and looking down at themselves, which is kind of depressing.
And sometimes on the show, now people will say they know about it when they try to get back in,
That's right. And they can't. Something wakes them up, and they're half in and half out.
And what were they doing while they were out of their body? Well, that's the thing.
They probably were visiting other places, or they could go to the other side. See, what I always tell people, please, before you go to bed, because I hate it. I've done it. I don't like it. With that screaming in your head, and you can't move, and that you're paralyzed. You know, that terrible feeling. I always say, God, when I go out, please let me go to the other side or someplace special, you know, to visit somebody. And let me have a fast entrance. I don't want to be stuck.
I'm laying there, and I'm saying, please let me go visit J-Lo's bathroom.
Yeah, I know.
Take a peek, you know, come around.
Yeah, he's a peeping astral.
You know, wait, if you're going to go out inside of your body at night and go visiting around, may as well go.
Do you know how many people, it's good you brought that up, though, will think sometimes that it's a ghost, and it actually is an astral projection that's there?
Somebody else.
Yeah, it's somebody that's coming to visit you.
Well, my first guest believes that he may have experienced this phenomena of astral catalepsy. Take a look at this.
At first, I was a skeptic. I didn't know what to think about all the experience and things that was going on around the house. But now I'm kind of going the other way, I guess.
I started to think our house must be haunted about 9 months ago. We started hearing different noises, some people walking up and down the hall. A ceiling fan that we don't turn on will suddenly turn on. I thought my husband come in and sit down on our bed, and there's nobody there. And a very strong smell of cigarette smoke. Nothing really happened other than that until my husband saw something.
I got up one morning about 2:30 and came out and I sat down in my chair. And the room got real cold. As I was sitting there, I felt something blow on my neck. As I turned to see what it was, there was a black figure come in, and his face was like a staticky TV is all there was. I tried to speak, couldn't speak. I just felt like I was paralyzed. Never been that scared before in my life.
That morning, after I had woke up, he told me his story, and it really kind of freaked me out because the man he explained in his story was what I saw in my dream, like perfect. Like
he always joked around with me because he never ever saw anything, and he thought I was crazy. Now he's not quite so sure.
I just wanted to know why all of a sudden he just kind of showed up here in the last couple months. Who is he, and what does he want? And how do we get him out of here? Because I don't think I like him.
Well, please welcome Jay and his wife, Deb, to the show. Welcome on. What exactly happened that night, though?
He did something that's very strange. He did have astral catalepsy, but in that state, because he was in spirit form, as we all, you know, we are spirits too, in living in a body, what he did was he crisscrossed the dimension and he saw another spirit that was in the house. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if you'd been in your own physical eyes, I don't think you would have seen it. But with your spirit eyes, and then when it scared you, you tried to get back to yourself, do you see what I mean? And you couldn't because it shook you up and it took you a while to get centered in.
I couldn't speak, I couldn't.
Oh, no, you can't move.
No.
And you're screaming in your head and everything. Oh, yeah. It's a terrible feeling.
So how do you stop that? How can you stop it from happening? Well,
like I said, say to God, whenever I go to sleep, if I'm going to go, let me go someplace pleasant. Let me have a fast
Why can't I say just leave my butt in the bed? You know what I mean?
Well, I've said too, I don't want to go out that much. But my spirit guy says we do go out at least twice a week. We just don't remember it.
I see.
What happened, I mean, the same night my daughter had a dream, and when they started talking, they described the same person, scary looking person.
Because they both saw this ghost. Do you see what I mean?
Is it something that we should...
Well, yeah, I'd get rid of him because his name is Cliff. But I'd say, Cliff, go on.
Then you send him, go through the process.
To the light,
Go through the light.
To the Christ consciousness, Holy Spirit.